Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome everyone to this installment of the EXS Puppy stream. As always, you're listening to the dulcet tones of myself, Sock7, and your host, EXS Puppies. And now,
Welcome,
back to the
welcome.
game. Uh, Transfiguration Classroom.
Where'd you get that quest?
As soon as I left the Dark Arts classroom and grabbed this tea it gave me, the thing to meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration Classroom.
Where the fuck is the tea?
I don't know. I don't think you actually have to grab the tea. Also, all the doors are secret loading screens.
Oh, now I have that. All the doors.
Yeah. Sometimes you go through and it takes just a second to load.
At least it's not like an actual loading screen, though.
That's true.
Are you heading to Professor
Alright.
Weasley?
Yeah.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Alright,
And most
rest.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
I was gonna ask you yesterday, but I was too damn busy at work.
I trust your first classes went well.
Good set for
They did,
Diabolist.
I heard as
Gaelic,
much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems
Giselle.
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your
Outlaw
brief
monk.
detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Let me finish my 3 boss battles. Let you know.
nothing more.
Set
I
or
see.
what gear they need.
Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Both.
Regardless,
Like
you must continue to
artifacts.
build upon what
Shit.
you've learned.
Okay.
In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
Ooh,
In
I get to go to
fact,
Ollivanders.
Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
spellcraft
Eyeballist, I
is a
would put
recipe
in
of
like
sorts
a
used when
pure
conjuring
speed
objects.
set.
I shall
Definitely want
explain more
speed
about
boots
them
on her.
when you begin working with transfiguration
And then like an
magic.
HP or defense set of gloves. Like you want both on them for chest piece and gloves of each one. So you want 1 defense percent, 1 HP percent.
And
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you
So
enjoy
for
that beer at the
Jizzo,
broomsticks.
defense percent glove.
Because Deathless is only good when my other people are dead, right?
Yeah.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks
I
to
would do
hone your
all
magic.
defense
I have
on this
arranged some
girl.
for today. See them
Defense.
through and then report
Yeah,
back to
defense
me.
percent.
We will have you
Gloves,
casting Reparo
chest,
in no
and
time.
boots. Like, it depends how far you take them. Because I don't know if you're going to be heavily using this person, since they are kind of tailor-built for the arena.
Why must I first complete tasks?
And
to
if you have
learn
a good
repair?
arena team,
No
you shouldn't
lesson
even
or
need to
lecture
use
can
her, because
compare
your
to
team shouldn't be
first-hand
dying.
experience, and
Yeah.
these tasks should
And
provide
what,
you with just that. Such
just
experience
defense?
is invaluable
Defense
when
set would be
mastering
ideal.
any new bit of magic.
You could also go crit damage set, because if 2 of your allies are dead, her A3 is always a critical hit, so you don't
I'll
need to
start
worry
on the
about having
task
crit
right
rate on
away,
it.
Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Okay. I'll put that stuff on her
The flying
eventually, and
page
then
must
if I
be around
ended
here
up
somewhere.
I mean, she'd be useful to hold on to for like a tag team arena team. That's where I'd see her being most useful. Because you could put her with someone like Jizzo on the
I trust
team.
the preliminary
Because she only
I
needs
completed
2 of
the
her
assignments,
allies to be
Professor.
dead to get
Marvelous.
that crit rate bonus.
You clearly know your way around basic
So put her with
charms.
Jizzo
Let us
and her
give
on the
the
team.
old mending
He'll
charm
keep
a
her
try then,
alive
shall
with the
we?
shield he puts on her and
Remember
a
to be
counterattack.
deliberate in your
And then anytime she
enunciation
gets
and
hit
movements.
while that
I want to
counterattack buff
see
is on,
some
she'll
vigor.
go hit
Now,
back.
wand
Like
at
the
the
truck
ready.
that she
Yes,
is.
sir.
Remember,
And
your wand
they
is a
should just kind of
conduit
keep
of
each
your
other
magic.
alive and slowly chip through enemies unless the enemies are just stupidly strong like 90% tag team arena is. This tag team arena sucks.
I hate Tag Team Arena.
Did you at least get knocked down at all?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
That's
The
it.
tag team
Very
arena
good.
tournament coming up,
If you
so
would like to
if you didn't get
practice
knocked
mending
down,
something, have a go
you
with
should.
that
If you
broken
got raised
statue
back
in
up,
the
it's because
alcove by the water.
session
It
ended for it,
allegedly symbolized
like the
a
ranking
heartbreak.
period.
Perhaps
Oh,
if
then
you
yes.
wanted to.
If you don't have a chance to like even win tag team arena, just waste your 10 things every day anyway, because you'll still get some gold bars. And you kind of like will force yourself down to tag team arena's ranks the more you lose.
Yeah.
So you could spend a day if you get advanced quests. Are you 35 yet?
I'm like almost 38.
Okay. So you got advanced quest now. You
I am
use
38.
the quest tokens, you get the tag team tokens from Faction Wars, doing like 12 keys of that. And then you come in and you get an extra roll on Tag Team Arena. So you can do 20 battles and get whatever shit amount of gold you can get from that. Try to get as low as possible and then work back up, because all the teams will be crap. How long do we have till the daily resets on this? Almost 4 hours. I need to blow just a little bit more energy. Okay, this lady is poor Miss, what's her name, Weasley. Just been waiting for my answer to this question this whole time. I was just in there,
I've gone past that. And then Professor Ronan's gonna be outside and he wants you to do something for him.
Okay.
Woolly jumpers are a nightmare.
There's something in there. I just
Oh,
know
Professor
it.
Ronan.
The smell. You certainly sound like you have an opinion on it.
Wyvern Fountain.
I just watched these two statues smack each other.
Nice.
Revelio.
Oh, that's how. Okay, I've missed so many displaying pages so far.
I also have.
I did not realize that's how you get them. Okay.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Revelio. Reparo.
Found the music room.
Revelio.
That's cool. You can see all the spells you can learn in the game.
Hey. Are you sure your spell is here?
Yep. On the bottom left, the skull.
Hey, you go to where you see the spells again.
Right on the D-pad.
Huh. Alright. Who'd you go with to escort you?
Sebastian.
Oh god.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
I need
Not
him
at
to
all.
like me.
Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must
He's the
be
one
eager
that
to
sends
have
me
your
on
own
my
things
quest to
again.
get the killing curse.
And to see the village.
Is it really?
I've been looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to
Level
give you
16, he will
first-rate
start you on
Hogsmeade
your
experience.
dark journey. On a side quest option.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Was Draco even in a clan
Really?
before?
Yes.
No.
I had planned to extend an invitation to
What
you
a waste.
myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
He might have been, but he stopped
The
playing this
timing of
game for a
Professor
while, so they
Weasley's
could've,
owl
like,
was
done some
perfect.
shit.
I was amazed I was still on mine.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I'm
I believe
outside.
you.
I'm
Though I
also
suppose you would not
outside.
really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take
Oh, I
it.
see the Quidditch field.
Where?
Oh, right before you cross the bridge, it's
Hogsmeade
over on the
is
left.
beautiful
Those
this
big
time of
colorful
year.
towers.
Everyone will tell you
Oh,
to
that's
visit at
cool.
Christmas.
Yeah.
But that's one of the few times
I wonder if
of year
Quidditch will
I
be
would
in
rather
this
be
game?
indoors.
Because, I mean, they said it was
Not much for
canceled.
the cold, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't know
I
if
do
it'll
not
be
mind the cold so
uncanceled, or
much.
maybe it'll be like
It is
a
hazardous
add-on
I'm
that comes
getting used
later.
to. I did not grow up around snow.
Magic watering pot.
I
Oh,
also
wait,
saw
over
that.
here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh, what's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Singing flowers.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been
I'm
spotted
hoping
nearby.
potions class is fun.
That would
Because,
be
like, there's
nice.
some cool potions in the game. Or in, like, the Harry Potter world you can make.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the
What's
Forbidden
the
Forest on the
times 2
left.
drop rate?
It's off limits
for
to students, as the name
On
implies.
Dragon?
Yeah.
Why is it off limits?
For speed.
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that
I just have a
calling it
double chance of
forbidden
trying to
only
get
makes
speed.
it more alluring.
Yeah.
Ah,
That has a
there's
double chance of
Hogsmeade
giving
over
you
the crest.
speed.
Past that ruin.
The set, not necessarily speed items.
Well, yeah.
I wish you could get,
I would spend
like,
all
a
of
double
my
chance
time
of getting just
exploring if I
speed
could.
boots.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? Hmm. She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a
Ooh,
great
mushrooms.
deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night, but ended up falling asleep.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Why does this guy sound drunk?
Poor Mr.
I think he
Moon.
is.
A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to
like
see.
some moon
It's
stones.
not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have
Who
a
the
friend
hell
here.
made this sign
I'll
as
keep
to
that
where
in
things
mind,
are?
Auntie. Thank you.
God.
That's awful. I'm getting everything but the speed set.
And here we are.
There's
It
a
is
shit
hard to know
Fire
where
Knight
to
tournament
start.
coming up where it's only rare
The
champions
Three
allowed.
Broomsticks is the
Yeah, I
place for
saw that.
butterbeer.
I'm
I
not
would
doing
And
just
you
it.
can
not
get
even
any
try.
sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
I saw
Professor
the
Weasley
people
said
that are
you
going
need
to be
get
available in the
potion
fusion,
recipes,
the rare and epic that you
spellcraft,
need
some
to
seeds,
get the
and
legendary.
A new wand.
Of
The
course,
rare is good.
You will
The
enjoy
epic is
Mr.
shit.
Ollivander, and I am keen to see what
Oh.
you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Okay, off to Ollivanders because I'm really interested in getting my own wand. Oh, I got a blue gem. Nice. Wonder if I get to pick my own wand core.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course...
10.5
you've
inches.
heard of
This
the
girl likes
Ollivanders,
the
I'm
sound of
sure.
that.
Finest wand makers
God.
in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
13 and 3/4 inches. Now you're talking the length.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 and 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a
Poor
try.
Ollivander. Every time someone comes into his shop, they fuck everything up.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where
Oh,
are
a boring
you?
as shit wand.
Perhaps
Interesting.
you? Ah, there you are.
That's not my light wands. Actually, I get to customize my own wand.
I think you might be the one.
Interesting.
Here, take it.
I like that one.
Curious indeed.
Length. Long.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Why does the wood type matter?
I don't know why any of
How
the third
intriguing.
option actually matters. I'm gonna look for mahogany.
14.5 inches?
14.5 inches. Is there no mahogany?
Curious indeed.
What the fuck?
No, it goes to maple to pear.
Bullshit.
Ebony.
Oh, you only have 3 options.
For what?
Wand cores.
What does the flexibility do?
It's how much the wand bends.
Like when I cast spells?
I guess.
How
I got mine
intriguing.
at unyielding, all the way on the right.
Put mine at solid. Put mine at
Curious
12
indeed.
inches. Oh, so this is like the perk of it. Powerful, consistent, or great range.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
What'd you go with?
I went with the dragon heartstring. I
What
need the
do you
most
think?
powerful killing curse.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger.
Ooh, a chest.
Do not
What's
be
in there?
surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Okay, where to next? There's a Baba. There's a beast supply shop. There's a clothing shop. There's a potion shop. That's all the vendors, or just one?
I'm going to the tomes and scrolls.
Scrolls, okay.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Just in this guy's bedroom. There's a chest in here.
Okay. Oh, there's a chest upstairs, too.
There was an upstairs?
In the tome shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're looking at him, right next to the fireplace to his right, there's a chest on the table. If you touch that, it opens up a magical staircase to his right.
Oh,
Or his, yeah, his right.
I'll go back up there.
Looks like there's a magic page book on the outside of his shop.
Outside his shop? Mine was in the shop.
What was that?
Unless there's two.
Go see if there's one in the shop.
Oh, yeah, there's two.
Nice.
Alright, let's go to something Pippins and the magic. Okay, Pippin potions and the magic key. So that's over there.
I'm gonna walk into the broomstick shop real fast. See how much these cost.
I will also walk over there.
Is this the broomstick shop, or is it just called broomstick? I am not in the broomstick shop.
You can mark it on the map.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of wanted to see if I knew where it was by the name. This is like a tavern I walked into.
Not sure what kind of look you call that.
I walked into like the
Oh,
iron
it's
one
locked.
shop.
Okay,
Oh, so
we're
we
not
can
going.
only go to the ones we're supposed to go to.
Yeah. Looks like
Alright. Pippin's potions.
Okay. Oh, there's a scroll in front of Zonko's whatever the fuck shop. You can Revelio.
Where's Zonko's?
It's like a red building with fireworks in the front of it as you're walking up the road next to the tavern.
Oh, and where can you do it?
Like right by the front door.
Revelio.
Ah.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alright, Pippin's potions.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
I'll need me a pimpin' potion.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
The range of British voice actors in
Harry
this
Pippin
game,
at your service.
like
And
how
this
diverse
is J. Pippin's
locales
Potions.
they are from. Like this man,
Potions for all
Scottish.
ailments.
Really
You'll
annoys
learn it on
me
the
that we
side,
only
of course,
have
but Grandfather
two
always
voices
made
to
me
really
say it
pick
in
from,
full.
and they slightly
How may I help
changed
you
the pitch
today?
of them.
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes.
Oh,
I'm
my
new at
grandma's
Hogwarts.
calling. Hold
You're
on.
the student she sent
Okay.
the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes
You gotta
I
go.
sell. I also
grandma
offer
wants to go to
ready-made
lunch.
drafts for all manner of uses. And
We could take
I unveil new ones from time to time.
intermission and we'll
Pop
be
in
back.
when you can so you don't
After
we
miss
finish
out on
this.
anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Are we finishing Hogsmeade or just
What
finishing
can
the
I do
potion
for you today?
place?
We can just finish Hogsmeade, just because.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, thank you for joining us on this installment of the Excess Puppy stream. As always, I have been your commentator, Sock7. She has been your host, EXS Puppies. You can follow her at youtube.com/EXS Puppies and twitch.tv/EXS Puppies. And as always, you can follow me at onlyfans.com/Sock7. And we will see you next time. Take care.
Take care.